Hey everyone, Andang here for some more LOTRO, and yes, potentially the final episode of Update 22 here. I am super excited about that. Hopefully you guys are as well. And of course we're now once again in Dale. We keep going back to these same locations, but luckily the story's so good it doesn't even matter. And RS Video, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Char, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here as well. And a big thanks to Olito and GRM Adrian for supporting the channel through the tip jar down below. Link in the description. Thank you guys so much. And Erna, let's go ahead and talk.
Hail, traveler.
Welcome, Andang. King Thorn sent word that you would soon come to Dale, and I am glad you have come. I have heard the King's counsel, but my family and I shall remain with Dale along with our warriors. King Thorn offered to protect the folk of Dale within the Lonely Mountain, and I have urged my people to seek shelter in the Dwarf Halls. I will not force them to go, but perhaps you can speak to them again on my behalf. It seems King Thorn still harbors a great deal of ill will toward the Easterlings that have come to seek refuge in the footholds of the Lonely Mountain. I shall send word to the Charzir and other refugees of Rune that they are welcome to seek shelter within Dale. They are not strangers to us any longer, and by the end of the coming battle, we may both know the ways of the other more keenly. Go and speak to my people. King Thorn tells me your journey shall be long, so travel swiftly and with great care. Thank you, Andang. Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Oh, man. Aramia, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here as well. And just so you guys know, I did finally update some of the memberships here on YouTube. And by some, I mean all of them. So that now they include voting on the next game I play, and also, it's back in the sky. What do you think all this is for? Of course I'm leaving! That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, dang, she seems really sad. I lost my husband and son to the war. This house holds my only memories of them. I cannot go. Dang. And also includes a bunch of Discord rewards as well with the membership there. And I finally updated the different badges by people's names for how long they support. So now everybody has like a Hobbit hole badge next to their name if they're a new supporter, and once we get to future months, we'll discover the new badges as they come out. As we get people supporting longer and longer. I think once you get to 24 months, you get the one ring, so that's pretty cool. So, okay, let's, nothing that way. Let's go back this way, deeper into town. Here we go. Do you see any of these folk closing up their shops? They are not leaving, and neither am I. And even the dwarves are just casually chatting here. They don't seem concerned either. If what this dwarf has told us is true, I have a lot of packing to do. Okay. I think this is the last guy. Or lady. What choice have we? My husband and I will soon depart for the Lonely Mountain. So everybody seemed pretty well decided already. I don't think we made any kind of a difference there. Oh, now we need to go to Lake Town. Okay. Well, let's go do that. To Lake Town we shall go. But yeah, we only have 3.5 quests left. until the end of this entire update. So I'm super excited, as you guys can imagine. I'm sure you guys are as well. Because this has been a journey. I did some math the other day and realized that it would have been 50 episodes if I had just continued to record them by themselves. And so we would be nowhere near here. We'd still be going through Erebor at the earliest.
If trade's good, then so am I.
Ah, Andang. You have come at a fortunate time. Lake Town is bustling today. The docks are rife with fishermen, merchants are selling useless trinkets and odd draughts, and none of it is any help in keeping beneath the notice of that cold drake. Okay, so okay. I too have read the king's missive, but I regret that I can offer little aid outside a few water skins to the dwarves of Erebor. As for Lake Town, I have spent 2 evenings now crafting an appropriate notice to send to my people. The word just would not come. The words would just not come. Writer's block, if you will. It seems to me that if the cold drake seeks Erebor, we might do well to avoid drawing his attention. To that end, I have decided to enforce a curfew. Yep, clearly still just a great master here. Okay. All lights must be put out after dusk, because clearly the dragon would have no idea with like a nose or anything to notice that there's a town here. And none but the guards shall be permitted upon the paths of Lake Town until this business is done. I would greatly appreciate your help in posting the curfew notices throughout Lake Town. My guards have been busy enough. The notices are over on the table behind me. Oh, and do not forget to take the water skins with you when you travel to the lands of the elves. Alright, you pick up a thick stack of sternly worded loading screen. Sternly worded notices written by Dagron herself. You must face the target. There we go. We have to collect 8 of those and post 10 of these. I feel like we've done this before. Mostly because we have. Alright, well, we'll do this once again. So this coming weekend, I have no idea what my streaming schedule will be like. I know you guys always are asking about that. And basically, I'm going to be working 8 days. I'm going to be working 7 days with 1 day in the middle off. So it's going to be kind of crazy. And then I'll be back to 3 days off again like I normally have. So the way that that's going to work is basically I'm going to be moving to having Thursdays through Saturdays off, which I'm super excited about because that's better for streaming and things like that, because that's when more of you are around. But to get to that schedule, I'm having to do like crazy number of days in a row, and they're 10-hour days, so it's just like, oh man. But it'll be worth it. Let's get some water skin there. There we go. There we go. There's an ideal notice location. Seriously, didn't we have ideal something else locations here earlier? I feel like these ideal notice locations are in different spots. I'm just saying. I don't know how ideal that notice location is. Yes, right underneath the noses of the gods. And apparently we're just stealing water skins from random people. That's the only way this makes sense to me. What is this master having us do? Like, seriously, this master is total criminal. I'm convinced. Like, there has to be more story here, right? Something's going on. And thank goodness the air just kicked on. It is warm in this room. Alright, that'll be all the notices. And then we just need to collect one more water skin, which apparently is in this general direction. No idea where this is supposed to be. I'm guessing it's back over and around. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, we got it. Okay, let's go talk to King Thranduil. Man, we are not wasting any time. Alright. That is one thing I'm liking about these quests in particular. That was a weird way of saying it. Is that we aren't having to go back and talk to somebody. We're just
What can I do for
talking
you?
to them. They tell us what to do. We go do it, and then we go on to the next thing right away. It really creates that sense of urgency, and I think that's pretty cool. We're clearly getting to something big, and I'm excited to see what that is. Hopefully at the end of this quest line, hopefully they're not just like, well, in the next update, you can see the crazy things that'll be happening. Like, I'm sure we're not fighting all three at the end of this, but I expect we're fighting at least one of those enemies that we had that future dream about in this episode. And yeah, episode works, but you know, by the end of this plot line, the Lay of Rust and Rhyme, to aid the elves of Velgoth. Watch him be like, we don't need your help. We elves prepared thousands of years ago. We've been ready the whole time. Alright, Thranduil. King under the forest. Hail. Word reached me from Erebor that you would soon come to Velgoth, Andang. Both I and the king under the mountain have agreed that it would be unwise to send too great a force of elves to Erebor. However, I shall still send every archer and warrior that can be spared from the defense of Velgoth. If Vaethung is not defeated, he will trouble all our peoples. It is a long journey to Erebor, as you well know over these last weeks, and my soldiers must travel swiftly and without undue burdens. I would ask that you gather quivers and arrows, crates of provisions, and straw. Once you have gathered enough, pack barrels, and I shall have them sent through the water gate to Leglond, and onward to Esgaroth. My soldiers will have to bear the barrel's contents for the final miles of the journey, but it will hasten the early travel. I thank you for your aid. Let us hope it is enough. Hey, Brayden, thank you so much for the sub. Really do appreciate it. Alright. Let's see here. So, in that general part of the world is where we need to go. Oh yeah, we got mail. I forgot. We are writing to inform you that your last upkeep credit has been consumed. Please make a deposit of additional funds before the next upkeep payment. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Yep. There we go. Now we're good till October. Cool. Alright, not that we really use our house much anyway. Okay, but when we get that dwarf in the barrel, we're going to be doing it. Brandon says PewDiePie or T-Series. Obviously PewDiePie, man. Obviously. Not even a contest. Yeah, I love the Social Blade video that shows like how close they are. Ah, it's great. And like some of the stunts Mr. Beast does, so good. If you guys haven't seen Mr. Beast videos about like this crazy stuff he does for PewDiePie, it's pretty cool. Alright, let's see here. Where? Oh, where? Somewhere in here. Are there really not any arrows in here? I don't know what we're supposed to be doing, but apparently it's not in this room. Even though the quest says it is. I feel like we're being lied to by the game. Ah, here we go. Quiver of arrows. What are all these elves are just sitting around being like, yeah, I'm an elf. Sup? Not doing anything. And I'm sorry, if they can't even carry a quiver of arrows, then what are we doing? Clearly not your best elves you're sending here. Oh, man. Well, there's multiple ways to go here. Let's go this way. Oh, we missed one back here. Let's go. Well, we'll have to return back anyway. Never mind. Never mind, never mind. Alright, get all these arrows. There we go, 6 out of 6. Thankfully, they do the thing where they overpack it. Alright, I think we can go back. Is there a way over there through here? No, that goes back the other way. Okay. I'm gonna wrap back around and get over there. Let's see, somewhere in here we got mount speed. There we go. And we gotta remember to sell that because that's gonna be worth a lot of gold. Okay. One out of 6. Got quite a few more to go. I just wonder if Braden would have been like, ah, T-Series, you should have picked T-Series. I don't know, we'll see. Braden has been silent of late. Oh, here we go. Okay, and then we gotta collect straw. Man, the exciting quest of LOTRO here. Collecting straw. Hey, here's some over here. There we go. So that'll get us all the provisions. It's our streamer. Welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Man, it is super warm in here. I gotta go turn down the air. So I will be right back. All right, it'll take a while for the air to kick back on, but we got it set up. It'll be much cooler once it does. We shall be bruised and battered to pieces. Alright. Can't believe we haven't been in this room this whole time. There we go. The glorious air just kicked in. Putting them in the empty barrels here. There we go. Oh. Apparently it was just behind. Okay. Now we need to talk to Thorn. Let's go ahead and port and get on our way. Man, we're just like, send the barrels and get the heck out of here. Don't even say hi to Thranduil again. I have not seen quests like this in LOTRO in a long time, where we're just doing stuff and like, we're out. See y'all later. We bouncing. Okay. Time to make our way to Thorin. Be stable.
Greetings.
Alright, to Erebor. Here we go to the mountain. Man, it's still worth mounting because I think you stay mounted once you port through. Just such a long way. Sometimes I feel like they're just like, you know what we need? More reason for people to get rid of their mithril. So here we go. You'll join me after some time. You have work? Okay, cool. I'm guessing this will probably be like a 2-hour stream. We've been going for 20 minutes now, so it's still plenty of time, hopefully. I don't know when your work ends, so I can't say for sure, but definitely not ending in the near future. We're just getting started. Kinship message of the day, more mortar. We probably need to change that. Where's kinships again? Not there. Update 23 series coming soon. By the way, if you guys ever want to join the Knights Who Say Dang on Landerville server, just let me know when I'm on, and I'll add you guys. Alright, Thorn. It is done. Let us hope our preparations are enough, Andang. Now all we can do is wait. The time draws near, Andang. My scouts have returned bearing ill tidings. Vaethong Wintermind, son of Hyrmil Frostheart, flies for Erebor from the Grey Mountains. He and his brood approach the mountains even now, and I have sent as many warriors as I can spare to guard the gates of Erebor. Many of the Dale folk have sought refuge within Erebor, and the Elven King has sent a company of his finest archers to aid us. Thikril Gundu still bears the cold scars of his ire for Durin's folk. But I will fight to my last breath to ensure Erebor does not come to such an end. All have made ready for the coming of Vaethong, and this time he will not take us by surprise. We of Durin's folk will strike him down. When you are prepared, we shall join with my warriors before the gates of Erebor. The time has come. Here we go, guys. I'm so excited. Scion of Winter. I don't even know what that first word means. I'm sure we'll be able to use context clues. Andang. When we first tried to reclaim Thinkle Gundu, we were over proud and greedy. even by the measures of Durin's folk. It measured not to us if the dragons had been sealed within the anvil of Wintersmith, or if they had merely returned to the withered heath. Vaethong had long laid wait within Thikir Gundu for the return of the Longbeards, and my folk did not know that when they closed the gates behind them, they wrought their own tombs. King Dain the First was taken by surprise, and before he could raise his axe, Vaethong breathed a fell frost upon him. The ice encased him, and a swift gust of Vaethong's wings toppled and shattered our proud king. Thor sacrificed himself to save the few of us who remained to flee the gates of Thikil Gondu. But Vaethong had won his victory before the battle even began. We entered the Steel Keep in celebration, and we left it a broken people. This time, Vaethong will not take us by surprise. Let us join the defenders of Erebor below. Let us go, Andang. The time draws short. Oh, dang. How much morale do you got? Okay, 4 million. I think we're good. King Thorn III pauses and beckons for you to come closer. We of Durin's folk are honored to have you at our side, Andang. Many a dwarf axe has been sharpened. The elves have knocked their arrows, and our barricades have been assembled. There will be no rousing speeches or well-intentioned pleasantries before the battle. Vaethong is a great cold drake, and it shall take our combined might, mettle, and a fair share of good fortune to overcome him. Despite my misgivings, one of my scouts insisted upon remaining in the field. He is a brave dwarf, for he knows that he may be the first to be spied from above by Vaethong. Remain alert, Andang. My scout shall soon return. A skirmish? My scout has sounded his horn. Prepare yourselves. I didn't know we were playing a skirmish. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Jeez. Man, this is quite the fight indeed. Got Nori and Dory. Biffer and Bofer. Man, it is quite the party here. Man, this is actually taking quite a bit of our health. Jeez. I think it's because I'm not getting the killing blows here. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my, there are so many. Jeez. I did not expect this to be just part of this quest. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Whoa. They went over and above on this, man. Considering that most people aren't even probably going to experience this, because it was released, you know, after the update, I'm guessing a lot of people weren't that interested in it. That's crazy. There are so many Drake bodies. And some Dwarven ones too. Oh, dang. With a crash, Veitong Wintermind lands before the gates of Erebor. Oh, jeez. Come on, let's get a good shot here. All about that thumbnail. Okay, let's fight. Jeez, this guy has a lot of morale. Veithung breathes frost upon you. Dang. What? By some miracle you have survived. But what has happened? Not this again. You fought well, my friend. We feared we had lost you in the fighting, but you have survived. It seems that by taking pictures of the dragon, he was a big fan and decided to spare you. Anyway, the fighting continued for some time, and many more were lost in this battle. When all hope was thought lost, a company arrived from Dale, and the young king loosed one of the remaining black arrows of old at Veithung Wintermind. And it did not end him, but it pierced his wing and unsteadied him. Before a final blow could be struck, he took flight once more and fled Erebor in fear. Our foe is beaten. The day is won. There will be time enough to rest, recover, and grieve soon. We have prevailed, and that is enough. Dang. Huh. That's not what I expected. Okay. That was still pretty epic. There were so many drakes. Kind of insane. Let's see, that could have been a skirmish. I'm just saying, it's been a long time since we've had a skirmish. And, you know, there's some opportunities that they've just been passing up. I'd love to be able to just repeat in groups some of these story moments that are just so epic. Alright. That was actually a difficult fight, even though we're like 3 levels over. So, props to them. Good job. I love Erebor. They did such a good job. Just wish it was maybe a little shorter of a lead up here. It is over, Andang. We of Durin's folk have claimed our vengeance upon one of our greatest foes. Veithung Wintermind, son of Hearmil Frostheart, fled the battle gravely wounded and shamed in defeat. Whether he lives still or not, he will not trouble my kinsfolk again. My folk and many fought. How did I get that? Many fought and died bravely before the gates of Erebor, but their sacrifices were not in vain. When the time comes, they shall be laid to rest in the tombs of stone. There will be many tales of old, many tales told, and songs sung of this day, my friend. But where has Karazgar gone? Has his plot now failed? Next week, Rust and Rhyme. Let's see, is this the last one? It might just be. No, it's actually second to last. Trouble Under the Mountain will be the last one. And then you get the Dwarf in the Barrel. And 100 tokens of the lake and rivers. Interesting. We need to look at some of that reputation stuff because there's got to be some good stuff there. It is good to look upon you once more, Andang. Vaethong Wintermind was a cunning foe, and his defeat was a great victory for Durin's folk. When he fled the battle, I believe he flew for Thakil Gondu, the Steel Keep. But where he has gone matters not. If his wounds have not yet ended him, they soon will. As for Karazgar, it seems his plots have come to naught, or so he would have us believe. I recovered word that Karazgar passed near to Raven Hill, shortly after the battle against Vaethong was ended. He moved silently among the trees, but even still, Arka's people spied him from above, and said that he made for the Grey Mountains. Why did he not come to Erebor to claim his prey? I want to know his purpose in taking that path. I love how Gandalf's still just hanging out. He's like, "You don't need to talk to me till I get a room in this place. It should not be that hard to give a wizard a room." For those that don't know, Gandalf asked for a room before we started this whole thing, and he still doesn't have one. That we know of, anyway. Seriously, many of the dwarves died in that battle. Why can't I get a room? Alright, so that might have been a little mean, inconsiderate. But sometimes a wizard's just angry, you know? Sometimes a wizard's just angry. Alright, well, we definitely need to go to the auction house at some point, but that is not yet. It is in here, though, I believe. There's a vault, anyway. I assume there's auction house in there. Captain Snake Eye, welcome to the chat. Rocking the new Hobbit door. Very cool, very cool. Okay, let's see. Where do we need to go? All the way over there. Okay. Let's mount up and make this happen. So I honestly thought we were going to make it to 118 with how fast we were leveling there for a bit, but or 119 I mean. But it seems that will not be till next update. On the plus side, we should be able to reach level cap before the next expansion raises it another 10 levels, so that's good. At least I assume it'll be 10. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a smaller expansion. I'd kind of like that, actually. Mordor was just too big, I feel like. It was like one area too big. Like, I could have done without a dune. You don't have to have hundreds and hundreds of quests. But I don't know, maybe when you're charging that much you do. Alright, I think it's actually this way instead. Along the other path. The path less traveled. But yeah, I want to add in like the one ring emote and, like I said, a Glywine emote. Just some other stuff that's like channel specific. I think that'd be cool. Can't wait for more people to walk in that Hobbit door and become a member. Yeah, absolutely. A trail of rust. A trail of rust. Make sure we keep that family friendly. Trail of rust leads to the northwest. Here we go. The Raven ate him. The trail abruptly ends along the path into the Grey Mountains, but a lone raven rests nearby. The raven flies towards Raven Hill, but what did it see? Time to talk to Akka. These ravens are not good at reporting back. They're great at seeing things, but the whole reporting back, they're like, oh yeah, we're supposed to fly back to talk to our ruler. Forgot all about that. They did a great job lighting Ravenhill. Just a cool little area. Come on, there we go.
Andang, I have tidings both good and ill. Karazgar has gone from the north, and his followers have departed in his wake. When the battle turned, he followed the cold drake into the Grey Mountains. Vathong Wintermind must seek to heal his hurts in the Steel Keep of old, but he shall have little time to rest from battle. I do not think that the strife between Karazgar and Vathong is ended. In the mind of one who tames dragons, a weakened foe would be an easier one to break. Who can say if such things will come to pass? Tell King Thorin what I have told you, and the North shall again know peace. Ah!
Alright, buddy. If I keep doing that Raven voice, I'm just gonna literally not ever be able to talk again. It's crazy. Alright. Mount up. Just even the idea of a lonely mountain, a mountain all by itself, is a pretty cool little idea. And there's so many like diverse groups around it, which is pretty accurate because among most mountains there's like the mountain people, and there's like the people of the valley, and there's like the people of a city nearby. So it makes sense. That's basically what we got here. Plus you got the lake, so there's like the lake people. That Raven voice is amazing. They need to hire you. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to be hired by Turbine to do even some like minor voice work. But I don't know if the Raven's my best one. But I'm glad you like it. Alright, let's see here. Time to go through Erebor once again. This area that we're not allowed to quest through. See, this update would have been so much faster before when we didn't have to do this travel here. This travel here is slowing us down by like, what, 30 seconds of travel? We probably wasted at least 10 minutes of our life just because that was added to the game. And we didn't complete this update on time. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next update because there's, from what I saw in the trailer, there's going to be some amazing story stuff going on there. All sorts of dragons. Plus we get to go to the Iron Hills as well. Hey, Andang. What did you learn of Karazgar's plots in the north? You tell King Thorin III that Karazgar has traveled into the Grey Mountains in pursuit of the wounded Vathong Wintermind. Let him go. Karazgar and Vathong can bring each other to ruin. I will not involve Durin's folk in their squabbling any longer. We have defended Erebor. We have defended our home. If Vathong still dwelt upon the hordes of Thikil Gondu, it is there he can die, with the knowledge that he was bested. The sacrifices of Dain the First and Fror have been avenged. Now, I must put an end to my kinsfolk's wild thoughts of reclaiming Thikil Gondu. Dwarves of Durin's folk, we have won the great victory, but Vaethong was not the last of the Frost Heart's brood. Even if we reclaim Thikil Gundu, who among you can promise that the anvil will not crack once more? The Steel Keep and its hordes are lost to the Longbeards. There will be no expedition. It is thus forbidden by King Stonehelm, son of Dain, King under the mountain. Dang. That was pretty cool. Hail, Andang. I am pleased that you have returned, but I cannot speak so merrily of other matters in Erebor. There is dissent among Durin's folk, and it has not been well concealed. The defeat of Vaethong Wintermind has done much to stir the hearts of my people, and whispers persist of an expedition to Thikil Gundu. I am certain I was not meant to hear such treacherous plotting, but I have, and from the very seat of my throne. You were present among my kinsfolk when I issued the edict forbidding an expedition to the Grey Mountains. Did I not speak sternly and decisively? You assure King Thorn III that he left no room for misinterpretation in his edict, and you find it unlikely that in just the last couple of seconds people are already talking of dissent. I thought not. Why then do they speak of such things so recklessly? King Thorn III pauses and begins to stroke his beard. Speak to my kinsfolk, Andang. I would be curious to know how far this talk has spread. Trouble Under the Mountain, the final quest of the Lay of Rust and Rime, and update 22. It's exciting. This has been a long journey. I'm going to look up when the first video was released to get a better sense, but I think it was like September? Whoa, I am confused apparently. Nonsense! King Under the Mountain has spoken, and that is that. Okay, well that guy's not a traitor. Good for you. What are these guys called? Repeatables. There are so many repeatables here. Okay, well, looks like above there's a quest. So above we shall go. Hello, dwarf. Do 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 do. If it did not mean defying the King Under the Mountain, I too would consider the journey to the Grey Mountains. Interesting, interesting. Like, I'm glad he's like, no, we're not gonna go fight another war. We're already messed up enough, guys. The last thing we need is to be going and causing more trouble. Like, it's clearly a king that's learned his lesson, but it seems a lot of the other dwarves haven't. Aye, I have heard talk of reclaiming Thikil Gundu, but it is folly. Have we not learned from our failure in Moria? One does not simply walk into Moria, and one does not simply walk into Thikil Gundu. Just listen to Boromir. Except Boromir was wrong. They literally just simply walked into Mordor. Maybe not simply. They had to put on a disguise, I suppose. Well, no, they didn't because they went in the other way. But they almost went in with a disguise. Anyway. Questioning, 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 questioning. I had not heard such rumors. But think of all the treasure that was left behind. I'm now convinced that I must go on an expedition. Thank you, Andang, for changing my mind. I'll tell the king myself that you are the one that caused me to disobey him. Alright, well... I'm guessing we need to go to the other side here. And man, this might just be like an hour stream if we're not careful here. I mean, it's gonna be ending pretty soon, I feel like. Like, I need to get that as, like, something that floats over my head in real life. That'd be funny. I heard whispering about Thikil Gundu the other night. Not that I have any interest, of course. Wink, wink. Alright, buddy. Just in case the king's watching. Alright. I'm guessing everybody else is in this direction. I think King Thorn will change his mind. Beithung pillaged the hordes of Durin's folk. It is our right to take back what is ours. Dang. Whew. We of Durin's folk would be wise to heed the words of the king under the mountain. Oh, okay. Okay. Why do you say humph? I'm a little confused. Confuzzled. Well, we missed someone somewhere. That's always the great thing. Man, this... Seriously, I really do think this story should have just been called Wandering Erebor. Maybe even add on the word aimlessly. Okay, well they're not there. I'm guessing they're not up here because nothing's been up here. But we will double check just to make sure. Yep, nothing. Okay, let's head back. Double ravens, what does it mean? Okay, So not there. What about over here? No. I haven't even seen it on the mini-map. Well, they're not up above us, otherwise they'd be on the mini-map. Where are they? Like, seriously? Oh. No, those are just the other quests. Those aren't them. Those aren't them. Just make sure. Yep, not them. Okay. It's gotta be this way, right? Because we already went up above and did all that. They've gotta be over here. It's not gonna be up there. I honestly don't know, guys. Where this last silly dwarf is. Here we go. Ah, he had an eye patch, so no wonder. I should have been looking around like this. Okay, let's talk, buddy. Ah, there is enough work to be done in Erebor. The king was wise to forbid such an expedition. See, I told the king he didn't hear nothing. We already knew that. We didn't hear anything ourselves. It just been a few seconds. He's just a paranoid king. Like, there was only one person that claimed to have heard something. So it wouldn't be a big expedition, even if it was. I know, he put down the hammer. Or the axe, I guess, since they're dwarves. Ah, Andang. What tidings have you of these treacherous rumors? You inform King Thorn III that many of the dwarves of Erebor have heeded his edict concerning Thikil Gundu, but a few whisper in secret of defying the king under the mountain and seeking the steel keep. No, I will not allow it. The edict I issued stands, and it shall do so for as long as I am king under the mountain. Who could have started these whispers? Do my kinsfolk not remember the loss of Balin's expedition? Do they not see that the Iron Garrison fared no better? Whether we can reclaim the Steel Keep for days, years, or centuries before succumbing matters not to me. Too much blood has been shed, seeking what was lost. Erebor is the home of the Doran's folk. That is that. Dori has been quiet since Vaethung came to Erebor, but I know him to be a particularly adventurous dwarf. Before I can put this matter to rest, I would like to know if Dori has found himself struggling to heed my edict, or worse. If he has sown the seeds of a new expedition in the minds of those seeking adventure. I hear Dori has been hunting among the foothills of Erebor, but I hope he has not gone far. Speak to him on my behalf, Andang, and learn if he knows the source of these rumors. Dang. Okay. Here we go. That's crazy, though, that not all the dwarves are listening. They're like, what's that king know? He's crazy. We got a whole bunch of just junk in here. We need to put all that in the vault. Yeah, we got a lot to do. We might do that on our way out here. Yeah, let's go visit the vault. Maybe sell something on the auction house if it's over here. Yeah, auction hall, it's over here. Okay. Can we do that? Yeah, we can. Okay, so it's selling for 105, so we could sell it for probably 100 to get a quick return. Yeah, let's undermine their price. Let's see, where's the 105? 105, 145. I think we could do like 90. Because, like, I like to get it done. When I want to sell something, I just sell it as fast as I can, kind of. 90 and, like, 120. That'll be a deal. Alright, let's go ahead and post it on here. 48 hours always. Initial price. If it works, 90. That is 0. That is 0. And buyout price is 120. Post it. There we go. Let's see if anybody gets onto that. In the meantime, let's go to the vault here.
What do you want?
To see what junk we have in our vault. Model of Mount Doom, the Lost Lore. I forgot all about that stuff. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Alright, tunic and trousers. Let's go ahead and get our blue outfit back. We gotta reclaim that blue outfit. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. There we go. Go to 8. Do that. Ah, it's not the same blue. That's a bummer. I guess we could dye it. So we'll have to do that, I suppose. Okay, let's go back into the vault. Open your vault. Somewhere in here, I thought we had a different blue that we were given. Although I'm not seeing it. Alright, well, anyway, let's go ahead and put both of those in there. What else? What else? I think that's everything we want to put inside for now. You know what? Let's put in the white tree fireworks. We're not going to be using that anytime soon. I don't think anyway. And gotta put that back as well. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's see here. Go ahead and move some of this stuff down. Cool. Alright. Got all that taken care of. Now we can go back out and finish out this quest. Dun, 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 dun. Next update, I'm sure we're going to have all sorts of quests inside there. But that's not till update 23. Not till the next video. So we got to wait on that. But yeah, it's exciting. We're almost done here. This is the last quest, everybody. It's been such a long journey. Before we finish out the quest, I'm going to look and see how long it has been. I love how just beautiful it is here. If it wasn't for all the dragons that come attack, this would be a pretty nice little locale. It is a fine day, Andang. What brings you here? I was thinking just the same thing, man. You tell Dory that rumors of a forbidden expedition to Thikil Gundu have begun to spread throughout Erebor, and that King Stonehelm wished to learn the source of these rumors. If only it were me. I have heard these whispers, but such an expedition is not for me. My quest was for Erebor, and that was enough. Neither I nor other proud Longbeard would admit when our days of adventuring draw near to their end. But I am not the young dwarf I was when I fought alongside Thorin Oakenshield. You should return to the King under the Mountain and assure him that I would heed his words. Ah, but I wonder. Dory furrows his brow. Nori had several visitors when last I traveled to his home in Erebor. It was a strange thing for so many to have business with the Keeper of the Coffers, and they did not seem keen on speaking after I arrived. Nori is a dutiful dwarf, but I wonder if those dwarves have something to do with these rumors. Nori often visits the eastern halls outside Erebor. Find my brother and ask him about those dwarves. That should ease the mind of the King under the mountain. Oh man. Let's see if we can get a shot here. The name's off. Da, 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 da. There we go. Alrighty. Let's mount up and welcome to everybody just tuning in. I see that we're getting a lot more people watching just now. Let's go ahead and see what's left in this final quest. We haven't been over here. Nori is nowhere to be found, but a missive has been pinned to the door. You take Nori's missive off the door, and you should now read it. Dori, when last you came to my home and met my companions, it became clear that my intentions could no longer remain hidden. I now lead them into the Grey Mountains, and onward to the halls of Thikil Gundu. It is not Thikil Gundu that I seek to reclaim, but rather the treasure hoards of Durin's folk that were lost in its fall. I do not doubt the king under the mountain chose his words carefully, and he spoke of increasing the wealth of Erebor as a matter of chief importance. After the failure of the Iron Garrison, what better source of wealth can be found than within our delving of old in the Grey Mountains? The king under the mountain forbade such an expedition, and it is clear that I will not be welcomed back to Erebor as a hero of Durin's folk, even if my quest succeeds. You have always been the more adventurous one, brother. I hope that you understand where others may not. For Erebor! Nori.
Over that cursed necklace, blood was nearly shed that day. Truly it may have come to blood thereafter, had not the dragon come and scattered the dwarves far from Erebor.
Dang. Let's see if there's another page over on this side. I'm guessing that there is, but you never knew. You never knew. Oh, yep, look at that. And they're guarding something serious there.
To Erebor from Mirkwood we came, armed, righteous, bent on reclaiming what was ours. I do not like to think what might have happened if true enemies had not appeared.
Indeed, that was very similar to what he just said. Okay. Any more pages just hidden outside here? I didn't know you could walk on this. This is pretty cool. That is really cool. I didn't even know you could do that. Okay. It pays to look around, I suppose. Alright. Let's see if there's anything on the other side here. No. Nothing around here. Okay. We shall go up into the mountain. Around one last time here. Nope. I don't see no page. Alright. Time to talk to the king under the mountain. Winter Herald's bracelet. Okay. Or bracer. Cool. We do have the check mark. That means it's probably the end of the story here. I mean, we did just find that they went on an expedition, so that's pretty crazy going against the king like that. And then we need to find out where to spend all of our earnings that we're going to be getting from this. Not to mention getting that better Mordor gear. Okay. Gotta do that before the next update. go ahead and talk to this dwarf. What had Dori to say of these rumors? You inform King Thorn III that Dori had no intention of defying his edict, but his brother Nori did so without his knowing. You tell King Thorn III that Nori ascended in the night with a small company of dwarves, and seeks to reclaim Thikil Gundu from the dragons and orcs of the Grey Mountains. You offer Nori's missive to King Thorn III. So that's interesting. Dori doesn't even know, because we didn't go talk to him, did we? I don't think we did. I think we just came straight here, so he doesn't even know yet. No! I would not have No! I would have expected such boldness from Dori, but from Nori, never. He is the keeper of Erebor's coffers. He is a sensible dwarf. Or, so I thought. King Thorn III's face flushes, and he seems at once determined. I care not for his reasons. Nori's fate is his own, and may whatever fate befall his company weigh heavy upon him. I will not risk the lives of Durin's folk to rescue him from such a terrible and treacherous mistake. Naught lays before him but rust and rime. So be it. Dang, I didn't know that of rust and rime would be like a curse put on him. Jeez. That is cool. That is cool. Alright, well, let's see here. What do we got? Finesse, that's pretty good. Parry, no. Okay, what's the difference between this and that? 957, 7. Yeah, there is no difference. Oh, it's fade instead. Okay. Alright, well, we got our bracelet. Alright. Yep, go ahead and do that. And then dismount. And do that. There we go. That is the end, man. That was cool. Of course, there's the repeatables. We don't want to do that.
King Thorin has given me a room in the dwelling halls of Erebor.
Oh, well, that's great that you finally got a room, buddy. I mean, after all those people departed, I think that, yeah, you probably got a room by now. So that's good. Gandalf got a room. That's a good conclusion to your plot line for this story. And, yeah, this was awesome. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed this story. I know I did. And also if you just enjoyed the series, if you like the Raven voice, you know, whatever reason you have, feel free to drop a like there. And, yeah. Crazy. Let me go back and see when we started this series, because I'm very curious here. Go over to YouTube /Andang LP, and 6 months ago. It's been 6 months. We started September 24th, so almost 7 months it took us to go through there. What episode did we start streaming? Let's see. So let's see, we started streaming at 27. So that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, probably 17 episodes at least. So yeah, it would have been going to like episode 50. So, or 40, I guess. 45, somewhere in there. So by doing it this way, we saved like 10 weeks by going through it this way. 10 weeks from now, the next update would have been coming out, and it would have been awful. We would have wasted a lot of time. Okay, where's the reputation, people? I guess it's all down there. Okay, we're gonna go down there. And Bongorfians, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. So we just finished the story. That is amazing. Love the whole dragon plotline. Like, that is cool. I'm glad we're finally getting into like the last potential plotline, I suppose. I guess they could do it again in like Harad or Rune. Man, could you imagine like desert dragons? Like what they did in Guild Wars? That would be pretty cool. Lockboxes and... I don't need that. Okay. What do you got?
May I help you?
Okay, don't want that either. Tower set, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Where's like the new set? That's all Mordor.
It is hopes that Balian's company discovered Mithril.
Token of service? I don't got any of that. Where do I use the stuff I got? I should have at least 100 of these. Here we go. Tokens of Lake and Rivers. Trade between the Elf King's round. Alright, where can we use tokens of lakes and rivers? Help us out, LOTRO Wiki. Tokens of lakes and rivers. Dwarves of Erebor? Okay. Quartermaster Dwarf of Erebor rewards. Where are you, buddy? Oh, you're off in the Iron Hills. Okay. What about this one? Okay, you're somewhere in Erebor, but you're for crafting. I don't want that. Felagoth rewards? Where's the elf in the Felagoth? Alright, we're going to Felagoth. Unless there's someone... Or we can go to Dale. Yeah, Felagoth is better because it actually shows us where it is. Okay, we're going to Felagoth to do that, and then we'll be probably back to do the rest of it. What do we got over here?
What do you need?
Modes of enchantment. Okay, so yeah, this is what we want. Here we go. So where is... I guess it would be an expedition. Vanguard rare. It's still not rare enough. Incomparable. Here we go. No, that's still... I thought there was new gear. Am I wrong in thinking that? Or maybe it's just not as good now? I don't know. We're not gonna worry about that for now. Our gear's good enough. Right? Probably not, but we're gonna say it is nonetheless. Okay, let's go talk to this group of people. We got 500 of these things, so you would think we'd be able to use them for something good. Oh, we got the dwarf in the barrel. Okay, we gotta see that too. We're gonna go to their house and check that out before the stream's over. I'm excited about that. Alright, what do we got here? Deed completed. There we go. Very cool. What have we not completed in here? Where is even that? I don't even know where that is. North Downs, Trollshaws, garbage. Epilogue of Elves and Dwarves. Yeah, we definitely didn't do that. It was probably a good story, but I didn't want to do all that. Complete activities with the horse. I guess that's like horse session play. And then we of course have the Black Book of Mordor, which we're not in. Man, they gotta fix those rewards. We definitely need more than five LOTRO points for completing that. Alright, where am I going? I want to go back. We're going to Felgoth. We gotta talk to that stable master. But man, they did such a good job with this update. I really did enjoy it. There were parts I didn't, like Mirkwood.
Well met.
Was pretty boring, I felt like. But once we got out of the Elven Kings area, I feel like the story really started to pick up. And man, the Lay of Rust and Rhyme was amazing. I feel like that should have been the Black Book of Mordor, because it was really good. Alright. It's like they just had this bonus material story, and they didn't know what to do with it. Oh, hello. See, we're getting close to getting all of that.
Went on. To the great greenwood we came, and sorrow and misfortune ever at our heels. Finally, to caverned Felgoth, near Erebor, and so, near to dwarves.
And so near to dwarves. That's funny. Okay, we're actually pretty close to getting all the lost lore. Interesting. Alright. So the NPC we're looking for is in this central court area. Here we go.
Welcome, traveler.
Ah, we got like Return to Dale stuff. Crappy weapons. Whole bunch of housing stuff. Cosmetic pets. You can get a Dale calf. Okay, that's pretty cool. Travel skills. Don't care about. Housing items. What housing items we got? It's interesting stuff. Empty apple barrel. Hobby items. Exquisite elven fishing rod. Plus 10 fishing skill. Interesting, interesting, interesting. X-Gear, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. They say, do you know what the current more populated servers are? Been thinking about getting back into LOTRO. Right now, I'd say definitely Brandywine. That server's always popular. And oh, we got essences as well. Okay, see, that would actually be a worthwhile venture here. But sadly, we're not kindred, so, or even close to kindred. Thranduil's Armor Acquaintance, here we go. See, that's pretty attainable. Friend, how close are we to friend anyway? Actually, it's not even in there anymore, is it? It is over here. I guess it's never been over there. Elves of Felgoth. Oh man, we're so close. Alright, well that might be worth going for at some point. It's still only 340 level. Oh, here you get into the good stuff. And those jewelry acquaintance. See, all sorts of stuff here. My UNSC, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here as well. They say they're on Brandywine. You can never go wrong. Yeah, that is the most populated server by far, so that's true. Okay, well we can get some stuff here then. Let's see, where's the mites? Here we go. Do we want the exact same one? Physical mastery or critical rating? You know what? We'll go for that one. Which one? Do we want it on? The second ring. There we go. Whoops, that was actually the wrong one. Alright, let's replace the other ring. Alright, so that's good. Got some better jewelry. Let's look at some of the acquaintance armor, see if it's any better. No. Okay, so there's nothing better there. Alright, not that we can get access to anyway. Okay, well we spent some of our points, so that's good.
May I help you?
Like, am I wrong, or wasn't there, like, better armor? Or are we just to a new area? I thought they added in, like, extra stuff that you could get with motes of enchantment. MYUNSC, thank you so much for the sub, really do appreciate it. And wow, 2 more people watching just with us going through, like, this post-game stuff here. Thank you guys so much. So I don't really see anything that's level 40, 340. That's what we're looking for. Do you guys know where the new armor is? Where you can spend the new motes? Because I was thinking that there was new stuff. Oh. Mortar relic exchange. Now we're talking. No. Isn't there essences though? It would appear not. Okay. So, Problem love your stuff. Yeah, thank you. What's his quest? He's got restoring the 3 kingdoms as well. I think they all do. And then a whole bunch of repeatable. Let's see. If we did repeatables, how long would it take to get acquaintance? 500. So it wouldn't take that long. It'd be like 3 or 4 repeatable quests. We could do that if we wanted to, but I think that we're happy with the armor we got. Lydia, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Yeah, thank you for joining. Okay, so I think what we'll do is actually port back to the Hall of the King and see if we can find better armor there. And if we can't, we're going to port to Mordor, see if we can find better armor there. And if we can't, we'll just go back to where we were, because we need to remember that it is in the Dwarf King's halls where we need to go to finish off things. Or I mean, start the next area. Okay, don't care. Wait, weekly conquest. Hold on, hold your horses. What is this? Oh, complete all sorts of stuff. Okay. Not interested. Okay. Let's see. So there's the Kingdom of Gondor guy back out here. See what he got. Or she got.
I haven't slept in days.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, that's weird. Alright, nothing that we need. Okay.
Dark skies, dark tidings.
It's all Gondor stuff. Same person basically. Let's see. What do you
I
got?
haven't slept in days.
Here we go. So yeah, way more modes of enchantment there. Okay. Let's see. Heavy armor, incomparable. Jeez, that's a ton of modes. Alright, housing decorations. Bones of Smaug, that's cool. Saragos Spire, okay. All sorts of rare cosmetics. Pets. Essences that are super rare. Essences that aren't as rare. Hey, here we go. Here's the essences we can use. We can't get those other essences, but here's the stuff we can get. So that's just for one level 10, right? That's not 10 of them. That's expensive. Okay, well, huh. Essences of Empowered Shadow. We can't afford anything here. Alright, let's get one of these just so we can say we got something. Essence of Light. 16 light. Oh no, that's not what we wanted. We wanted this one. Here we go. How much better is that? Okay, it is better. Critical rating, critical defense, extra finesse, all sorts of different stuff. I think we just want some might or physical mastery. I think we'll go for physical mastery. Alright. Equip that to, you know what, our pants. We will have the best physical mastery in pants that anyone's ever had. Awesome. Okay. Racing around Middle-earth. The quest for better armor. Can't leave empty-handed, right? Can't leave empty-handed.
I greet you, friend.
And sometime we need to go on a pub crawl through the Shire. I'm wanting to do that stream. A pub crawl through Rohan. All sorts of pub crawls. Don't let me forget to go do the Dwarf in the Barrel thing. Go ahead and sell off this. It's not much, but might as well clean out our inventory for the next time we record here. Scrap from an old tome. That's the gibberish stuff. I don't care about it. Okay, we're good there. Repair that 7 silver worth. Man, that's not even like 7 silver on this armor. That'd be like the end of one of these things needs like sharpened, and that's how you repair the armor. Like, that is a very specific thing. Alright, let's go to our house. So we can see this dwarf in a barrel. Because who doesn't want to see that? And that should be pretty much the end of this stream. Once we do that, we'll head back to Erebor. Oh yeah, I forgot. If you guys remember, I was showing around how you can move housing items. And apparently, we never moved it back. So yeah, this is our trash house. I'm sure the neighbors love us. Oh my. That's funny. Housing management. No. Here we go. Alright, let's move it not there. So we can actually get in our house. There we go. Cool. Now we got that. Let's go inside and place this dwarf in a barrel. Glad we're really fleshing out our home. Like I said, it's literally just a port is the only reason I use this house. And I don't even know why I even do that. But there's all sorts of cool stuff you can do. So let's put the dwarf in the barrel, in our large furniture. The dwarf is now furniture. And let's go ahead and save that. And X out of that. And right click. Oh, that's great. Hello, dwarf. Dwarf in a barrel. Calling for the dwarf. That's just the home defense wooden cart, yeah. Alright, apparently, here we go. I guess we were moving around. There we go. Oh, that's great. Alright, one more time. I guess it has like a cooldown. You can't use it all the time. Interesting. Is that a different dwarf? Like, seriously, is that a different dwarf? I feel like that was. Hold on, before we leave. We need to find out if that was a different dwarf. Alright, we're gonna do it one more time. We're gonna see if it's a different dwarf. Time has been used too recently, I know. I'm wanting to use it again. Just too good of an item. That was a different... There's multiple dwarves in this barrel. I don't know if anyone's noticed that. I don't think I've seen anybody talk about that. There are multiple dwarves in that barrel. What? You guys saw that, right? The first guy had a red patch and a red shirt on, or a eye patch and a red shirt on. All right, we're gonna try this 2 more times. Clown car barrel, right? Right? We're gonna see if it's yet another dwarf. Have to wait a bit. Man, this is all the entertainment we need right here. Yeah, that's an even different dwarf. Oh, it's an endless supply of dwarves there, apparently. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. I'm glad we found that out. Props to everybody watching the end of the stream and finding this out with me. Oh man. Let's put back our defense system. There we go. Got our defense system back. Let's see them try to take the home now. Alright. Let's go back to the strongholds of the north. "100% a different dwarf, right? Right? I don't think anybody's noticed that before. That's hilarious. I love it when I see clouds through hills. Alright. Joe, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. But man, we solved the dwarven mystery. It is now taken care of, man.
Greetings.
That was... If we had done nothing else on this stream, just finding out that there's different dwarves in that barrel was enough. Just that alone. Maybe I'm overhyping a bit, but I was surprised. I had no idea that there were different dwarves in that barrel. That is cool. Alright, let's head back into Erebor. And mentally prepare for the next update, which is already out. We just are behind. It's been out for like 6 months now, and we're just now ready for it. So my goal, and I'm not going to be able to reach this goal, I don't think, but my goal will be to get through this next update before the following update releases. There's no way it's gonna happen, but that's my goal. Yeah, I would be interested to see an article of, like, the different dwarf outcomes from the barrel. Things you don't notice in LOTRO. Yeah, that'd be a good, like, blog post or video. Alright. Here we are in Erebor. So, when we return,
King Thorin has given me a room in the dwelling halls of Erebor.
we'll probably see Gandalf's room. And we'll also be starting the next area. Which is not that, that's the repeatable. We'll probably be starting this. Let's just see how much the next area is. I'm pretty sure it's expensive because I think it comes with instances. Yeah, it comes with 120 quests, deeds, plus the Grey Mountains instance cluster for 115 plus characters. So I will have to buy more LOTRO points. It'll be worth it because I'm looking forward to this next story as we start through the Tangle of Tales, if you will. So yeah, that'll be good. But that, of course, is not till next time. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like down below. Thank you everyone so much for joining on this stream. It really has been a lot of fun. And I will see all of you again possibly Saturday. We'll see. I have a lot going on this week, as I said. Saturday's like my only day off this week. So we'll see if I have enough energy to actually stream, because basically I'm going to be working 3 days, get Saturday off, and then be working 4 days. So yeah, it's going to be crazy. But after that, I'll be back to having 3 days off, and they'll be on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So there should be more streams on those days, which will be good. So anyway, there definitely will be more streams because I wasn't streaming on those days before. So anyway, thank you all so much for joining tonight, and I'll see you guys again real soon for some more LOTRO. But till then, thank you all so much, and have a great night. Take care, everybody.